What's poppin', crackhead? Everybody! Ow! The bell, I couldn't see the bell. Anyways, alright, it is, I believe, if my calendar is correct, the second week of July. Okay, yeah, it's so good. Again, we're still on the same topic of love there. Alright, last week we had love is patient. Right? Beautiful. Right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful topic. Okay, but I think one of the cool things that we're gonna talk about, or excuse me, or that we are gonna tackle is this love. Alright, somebody say this. Christian, you should say this. Love believes the best, brother.
Love believes the best.
Yes, sir. Yeah, love believes
Yes.
the best. Okay.
Love believes the best.
Yeah,
Say
because
that 10 times.
yeah, love believes the best. Love believes the best. Love believes the best. Love believes the best. Right? I think because when people get into relationships,
Yeah.
right? People get to these things. Love is always a scary thought, right? Because I would understand, right? Because there's uncertainty.
Yeah.
There's
Inexperience.
inexperience. There's a part where you have to be vulnerable, and of course, as much as possible, we'd always want to keep our defenses and our guard up,
Yeah.
right? So that no one would hurt us. Okay, that no one would, nothing would ever keep us astray or something, right? But okay, love believes the best, right? Love believes the best. I think it is because we believe that love is pure and love is perfect, and that love in its purest form is it's pure and it's perfect, and that there's no it doesn't mean harm. It doesn't mean harm. Okay, so all right. So in the deep and private corridors of our heart, there's a room. Okay, it's called the appreciation room. Right? Sheesh. Right? It's where your thoughts go when you encounter positive and encouraging things about people, right? Let's say about your friends, your family, right? Or your partner, the person you're dating, right? And every so often you enjoy visiting this place, right? Because why not, right? This place is filled with good memories, right? This place is filled with amazing things, right? Because it's an appreciation room, right? It's where it's where you go to when you feel joy, and it's flooding, it's coursing through your body, right? On the walls are written kind words and phrases describing the good attributes of your mate, right? Your mate, right? What's up, my mate?
Yo, mate, what's up, my dude?
Hey. Anyways, right? And these may include characteristics like this one, right? If you don't already know, right? Guys rarely get compliments. Okay? But when they do get complimented, that compliment sticks to their head until kingdom come. So, what's a compliment? You don't have to tell me who gave it. And what is the compliment that stuck with you? So
long.
No, not for so long, but there's a compliment that stuck with you. Someone complimented you, whether it's a stranger, someone you know, someone you love, right?
I like your natural girl.
Huh?
I like your natural girl.
Oh, no, yeah, it's true.
Every time I go, let's say, I go to the barber, they always ask me
If it was natural.
if I perm my hair.
Yeah. Oh,
And
see?
they're like, you actually do get the perm, it's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Getting natural perms.
It's a gift.
It's a gift.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
lifesaver.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Because you get straight from your class.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's easy to make it go straight. It's hard to make it go curl. You need so much things, right? But yeah, there are those things, right? So okay, little tip, okay, for those ladies out there, go compliment your man. But yeah, no, but these in this appreciation room, there are these characteristics, maybe like honest or maybe intelligent.
Oh, it's so cute.
Right? Okay. Or phrases like a hard worker, right? Diligent worker, or an amazing cook, right?
You cook.
I do cook. What do you mean? What do you mean? I do cook.
What do you cook?
I do cook. Right? My favorite thing to cook is grilled butter chicken.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a question. What kind of like food do you cook? Just Defiant, or do you cook?
Huh?
Do you cook like just Defiant?
Oh,
Or do you
okay.
cook, like, a meal?
I think for me, most of the time it's usually just viand, since Filipinos
Just go with Defiant.
go with viand and rice. But if there's an option for me to cook a pasta, I will. Yeah. Yeah. What's yours?
Meal.
Yeah, meal. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, like,
let's-
right.
like the line of rice.
Okay.
It's not like tell me to cook adobo.
You'd actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what's your favorite thing to cook though? Aside from eggs, because everyone knows that, cooking eggs.
I was gonna say like
Eggs!
Omelette.
Hey, I'm telling you, eggs or whatever you call it, alright? Wrap it around whatever name, alright? Omelette, or what do you call the thing where it's on vinegar? Poached egg, whatever, it's still egg. So let's not use egg, okay? Not use egg. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Carbonara.
Oh, yes.
Authentic carbonara.
Yes, a carbonara is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, right? Okay, they are, there are things that you've discovered, right? These things in your appreciation room are discovered by your friends, your family members, your partner even, right? And it's in their memory and in your memory, right? Because once someone of significance tells you something good, it sticks to your head. Like example, your mom tells you, oh, you look, right? You look good wearing that one. You'd always wear it. Yeah, because that's how it works, right?
It's different for me.
What?
I feel like if
Your friends tell you more?
no, if
Go
my
ahead.
mom says like I'm 50 or something, it's just sarcastic.
Well, there are those parents though.
that is why
Yeah.
I don't accept any compliments.
There are those kinds of parents. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and they stick in our brains really. When you think about these things, your appreciation for them, right, begins to increase. Right. In fact, okay, the more time you spend meditating on these positive attributes, the more grateful you are for your friends, for your family, for your partner, and in general too. That's like, it's amazing to think about that, right? So most things in the appreciation room were likely written in initial stages of your life. Okay, it's usually written in the starting, usually, right? Honeymoon phase of our relationship.
Yeah.
Right? It's always gonna be perfect. It's always everything's perfect, everything's okay, everything's good. Right? Yeah, it just skyrockets down, right? Unless you choose to fight for it. Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay, if you watch Top Gun, yeah. Okay, you can summarize them as things you like and respected about your loved one. Okay, they were true, they're honorable and good, and you spent a great deal of time dwelling on them in this room, in the appreciation room. Before you were, but right, you may have found that you don't visit this special room as often as you once did. Okay, yeah, this is a big fact in your friendship with in your relationship with your friends and with your family. This is where you don't visit the special room as often as you once did, right? Because back then when you're starting, right, you're building your friendship, right? Yes, it's easy, it's cool, it's chill,
Yes.
right? That you see these things, but when it starts to get tough, you forget about the appreciation, right? That's because there is another competing room nearby, right? Down another darker corridor of your heart lies the depreciation room, right? And there's the appreciation room, there's the appreciation as well. And unfortunately, you visit there as well. Okay? Yes, unconsciously, alright, or consciously, you would visit these things. Alright? On its walls are written the things that bother and irritate you, your friends, your family members, or your partner even. Okay? These things were placed there out of the frustrations, the hurt feelings, and the disappointments of unmet expectations. Alright? This room is lined with the weaknesses and failures of our our relationships, their bad habits, their hurtful words, the poor decisions. Alright? And are written in large letters that cover the walls from one end to the other. Alright? If you stay in this room long enough, you get depressed and start expressing things like, oh, this person's such a bad person, or let's say Christian, or Christian's such a bad person, right? Can be such a bad person, or maybe I think, I entered the wrong family, or I entered the wrong friendship, right? I entered the wrong relationship, right? This is where these things come in, all right? When you think about it, it's true. Right? Have you ever felt like your relationship is not for you, even though everything's going so well?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? You want to tell us what happened there?
Like everything is like so perfect.
It didn't feel real.
Yeah, it's like
It was too perfect.
it was too perfect. This is something this is all I've wanted, but like.
Yeah, it feels weird that it's all
This
so
is
perfect.
something that will last. That's what I have.
That's true. That's
Will
true.
this be perfect? Will be last.
Yeah.
So
It feels weird that it's very
I'd
perfect.
rather have something that has a flaw. I'd rather have something go wrong
Yeah.
than
Than having it
something
so perfect.
only just to
Disappointment. Yeah.
just disappoint me.
That's true. That's true. Because I think the thing with that is it has built up so much goodness, and so it was so good, and when it drops,
It's just so hard.
the mountain is already too high.
Yeah.
So when it drops, it actually like drops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I understand
So
that.
I'd rather have like let's say
Little mountain. Like,
little
goes down.
mountain go up. I like it a bit spicy because I don't like a perfect relationship.
Yeah, no, that is true though. That is true.
Perfect relationship and stuff.
Because when it skyrockets up, do remember it's gonna skyrocket going down.
Yeah. All rockets go down.
Yeah. It's high, it goes up high. Yes, it goes up high.
Yes.
When it goes down, it goes
I'd
down.
rather go up on ups.
Yeah, no, that's true though. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Some people write very hateful things in this room. Right? Where tell-off statements and rehearsed for the next argument that you're gonna have with your friend or your partner. Yeah, built up. Oh my god.
It's just like going to a shower and you're like already
Yeah.
having the perfect argument of what to
But
say.
alright, but here's the thing, okay? If you are going to an argument with a rehearsed thing, I'm telling you, it's not gonna go out in your mouth the same
Yeah,
way.
it doesn't. Like what you
not.
think what you say in the shower. Yes, it's the perfect one to say.
Yes.
But like when you actually talk it, it's like
It's not gonna go out
yeah,
that
it
way.
doesn't. Because
Right? Emotional injuries fester here, right? Adding more scratching remarks to the walls, right? It's where, excuse me, ammunition is kept for the next big fight. Bitterness is allowed to spread like a disease. And people fall out of love here, right? This place, right? I'm telling you again, this room, yo, whatever rehearsed thing you have, it's not gonna go out well. Yeah, it's not gonna go out how you mean to say it. It's not gonna go out well, right? There's always gonna be a flaw with that one. Okay, but we know this, right? Spending time in this room, right, kills relationships, right? Okay, a lot of relationships that do not end well are plotted in this room, this very room. Not this very room, okay? Not this very room,
this
but
very
yeah, the depreciation room, okay? Right, the more time, right, we spend in this place, the more our heart devalues people, right? It devalues how we see our friendship, it devalues how we see our friends, our family members, okay? It begins, right, the moment you walk inside the door, right? Your care for them lessens with every second that ticks by. Okay, you may say, but these things are true. Yes, they are true, right? And so are the things in the appreciation room.
Yeah.
Alright? So are the things in the appreciation room. We have to understand that everyone fails and has areas that need growth. Okay, everyone has unresolved issues, hurts, and personal baggage. Very much true. This is a sad aspect of being human. Alright?
Yeah.
We have all sinned. Okay. But we have this unfortunate tendency to downplay our negative attributes while putting our partner or our friend or family members' failures under a magnifying glass and like breaking it out on them, like because they know that they have done something bad and you're still you're letting it out on them, right? Let's get down to the real issue here, right? Love knows about the depreciation room and does not live in denial that it exists, right? But love chooses not to live there, right? That's the difference, okay? And that's what we have to understand, okay? You must decide to stop running to this room and lingering there after every frustrating event in your relationship or in your life, okay? It does not, it does you and me no good and drains the joy out of our friendships and our relationships with people. That's true though. I think when love, alright, or when relationships become draining, then they are not the right relationships to be in. Right? Because love is never supposed to be draining. Right? If love drains you, alright, then is it even really love? Right? Because so if you don't know draining, right? When you say the word drain, okay, when you rinse pasta out of water, you're draining it, right? You're draining it. Okay, you're draining it so that you're letting the water flow through, right? Cleaning it. Okay, if you are being drained, right, with your relationship with, let's say, someone or with even friends, they're not the relationship to be with.
Yeah, it's not something.
Yeah, because first of all, it's not for them; it's really for you.
Yeah.
Like you're suffering, you're suffering this friendship, right? Inside this friendship, you're getting drained, right? Because of this friendship, and it's not, the other person might not realize it.
Yeah.
Good for them if they do realize it, but if it drains you, it's not the right. It's not somewhere you want to be in, right? Love chooses to believe the best about people. Alright? Have you ever? No, I know Christian. I know Christian enough to know his answer to this one. Have you ever, have you ever seen through a person, like through their flaws, through their bad sides and all? Yeah, see, I appreciate it. Yeah, right? It gives them, the benefit of the doubt. Refuses to fill the unknowns with negative assumptions. That is very true. Because, like, relationships, there's so much people filling these voids, these gaps with negative assumptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Like, there's so much.
Stop.
Yeah, stop overthinking it. Calm down, right? But when we are, when our worst hopes are proven to be true, and the love makes every effort to deal with them and move forward. As much as possible, love focuses on the positive.
Yeah.
Yes, right? And we have to understand that as well. Okay, focus on the positive. We do not let these negative emotions, these negative things, right, drain us, right? Because when we get drained, really, all that's happening is, we're giving ourselves, we're feeding, right? We're feeding ourselves with more negative thoughts,
Yeah.
more negativity. It doesn't help you, right? It doesn't help
It
you.
just literally just drags you.
Yeah, it drags you through the mud
Yeah.
all over again and again and again and again.
It's just a cycle.
Yeah, it's a cycle. And it's time to start thinking differently. Right? It's time to let love lead your thoughts and your focus. Right? The only reason you should glance in the door of the appreciation room is to know how to pray over, right? How to speak over your relationships. Right? The only reason you should ever go in this room is to write covered in love in huge letters across the walls, right? Because again, the depreciation room is filled with all these negative things, but when you go inside there, covered in love, right? It's time to move on in the appreciation room. So settle down and make it your home. Okay, as you choose to meditate on the positives, you will learn that many more wonderful character qualities could be written across these walls. Right? The appreciation room. And it is, since I think it should be a good habit, right? Not only to your partners, but like to your friends, to your
Right.
family members, right? Go, go, go say something positive about them, right? Say it directly to them too, right? You will learn that there's so much more, right? That you would see smiles from people, right? Just by saying these things, right? Your partner, right, or your friends are living, breathing, endless books to be read. Okay, these guys have these people have qualities and characteristics and traits that no one has ever known, and you're gonna bring it out of them, right? So the dreams and hopes are yet to be realized. Talents and abilities may be discovered like hidden treasure, and there's so much more, right? And we have to understand there's so much more that our friends, right, could do. Like I never knew Christian could play the piano until he started playing piano. Yeah, but there's so much. Really, like there's so much things, and I think this is this could be targeted more to your partners. Okay, there's so much more that because like you do not know these people. You think you do know,
Yeah.
but there's always more, right? There's always gonna be something more, right, to them, right, and from them. Okay, but the choice to explore them starts with a decision by you, right? The decision not to see them for their negative, whatever negative thing they have done, right? Because think about it, right? Even with friendships,
Yeah.
right? When you start seeing them because of how, let's say, how stupid they could be sometimes, yeah. When you start seeing them that way, no, you're not. It's not gonna help anyone.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be like it's not gonna seem the way it seems.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. So like once you start seeing that, your friends, you would see your friends like, oh, this guy's so, and you-
Embarrassing.
right? This person is so, and then like you wouldn't wanna have to do something with that person, but no, right? We're friends because we care for each other, we understand each other, right? You must develop the habit of training, right, in your negative thoughts and focusing on your positive attributes, right, for your friends, right, and your family members. This is a crucial step as you learn to lead your heart to truly, love, right, to truly love. Okay, this is a decision that we make whether we deserve it or not. I want us to remember that decision we make whether these people deserve it or not, we're gonna display love. We're gonna display love. We're gonna show love, right? It doesn't matter what they have done. It doesn't matter what they will be doing in the future because you never know, right? It's the future, right? But we show love,
Yeah.
We express love. We give love. Right on Christmas Day. Christmas Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Not only on Valentine's Day, right? That's a
That's
big misconception.
every day.
Yeah, it's every day.
You gotta love every day.
Yeah, every day living your life.
No matter
Love.
how insufferable they are,
Yes, sir.
you gotta love them.
Yes, right. You just gotta love them, right? Because there's not really anything you can do,
Yeah.
right? There's really no more you can do. You just gotta love them, right? And when you love them, that's when more windows of opportunities or more things to do for them will come to pass, right? But if you don't,
It's only if you have them.
it's only love. Yeah. So, alright, okay, so that is it, okay, for this subtopic, alright? Love believes the best, right? And we have to understand that, we have to believe that as well. That love
Believe
believes
the
the
best.
best, right? Love believes the best, okay? So, hey, I hope that you got something from this subtopic, right?
so tough.
Yeah, we thank you for being here again. We'll see you on the next week for more cool stuff. I think next week's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we thank you, and that is it for this episode of Shift Happens, where shift happens, people. Okay? Alright, thank you so much, and peace out, everybody.